Hi, I'm Nia Preston, and I'm here to talk about Turt some more, specifically energy consumption and the impact on leatherbacks. Currently, Turt is off the coast of Georgia in the Atlantic Ocean. Life in the Atlantic. So, leatherbacks are known to travel thousands of miles from tropical and subtropical nesting areas to cooler feeding grounds. They are found near New England and Canada during the warmer months, and they migrate down south as the temps drop. They depend on an open ocean and deep waters for finding food, and they will dive over 1,000 meters down. They range across the Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Oceans, and leatherbacks require tropical sandy beaches for nesting. Their survival depends on clean oceans, undisturbed beaches, and protection from pollution like plastics and fishing gear. Human energy. So, humans use all kinds of energy and obviously lots of it, mainly for electricity, transportation, and the industry. Fossil fuels are non renewable carbon based sources of energy like oil, gas, and coal, and they provide about 80% of global energy. Renewable energy sources are natural ways to produce energy, such as sunlight, wind, and water. They never run out and they replenish themselves. Energy impacts on habitat. Human energy use releases carbon dioxide, with about 25% of that being absorbed by the ocean. This causes acidification, warming of waters, and rising sea levels that damage marine ecosystems. Oil spills, pollution, and shipping expose leatherbacks to toxic oil, contaminate their food and habitats, harm nesting beaches, and increase risk of injury from boats and human activity. These impacts are especially dangerous because leatherbacks migrate long distances, spend time near the surface where oil does collect, and rely on specific habitats and food sources for survival. Fossil fuels in turtle territory. Oil from offshore drilling and spills moves from the open ocean to the shore. This affects leatherbacks at all life stages, from hatchlings, juveniles, and adults. Oil will coat turtles, which restricts their swimming, causing weakness and overheating, and makes them more vulnerable to predators. Oil contaminated beaches and prey can poison turtles and destroy critical habitat. Large spills can kill jellyfish and other prey, reducing food availability. The Deepwater Horizon spill, which was in 2019 in the Gulf of Mexico, killed thousands of turtles, which highlights the long-term threats these spills pose to population recovery. Renewable energy, help or harm? So, like with everything, there are pros and cons to renewable energy. So, some of the pros are that renewable energy like wind, solar, and tidal reduces pollution and greenhouse gases. This helps fight climate change, which protects leatherback turtles, habitats, and nesting beaches in the long run. But also the cons. Offshore turbines and tidal energy structures can overlap with turtle migration routes. Turtles might not avoid these structures, risking collision that can injure or even kill them. The in between is that cleaner energy is essential for the planet and turtles over time, but we need careful planning to reduce risks from construction and habitat disruption. Local energy changes. Coal and oil powered the coast in the past, causing air and water pollution and greenhouse gas emissions. Today, thankfully, energy comes mainly from natural gas and nuclear, with offshore wind and solar energy still growing. Cleaner energy reduces pollution and climate impacts, but thermal runoff and construction still affect habitats. Increased coastal activity and shipping raises risks for turtles. Leatherback turtles are impacted directly through water quality, prey availability, habit disruption, and collisions. Regional energy debates. So, offshore wind projects face legal battles like stop work orders and environmental concerns along the East Coast. States and developers support these projects for clean energy and economic benefits. Federal actions and local groups oppose them. Offshore drilling and pipelines are still debated due to potential ecosystem risks. Leatherback turtles can be affected by habitat disruption, changes in water quality, and increased collision risk. Global energy effects. As global energy demand increases, more fuel and resources are transported across oceans, leading to more shipping traffic. This increase raises the risk of ship collisions and noise that can disrupt leatherback turtles and all other sea creatures. Energy production and transport also cause pollution, like oil spills and emissions that harm ocean life. Climate change from fossil fuels is a major threat, affecting ocean temperatures, currents, and nesting beaches. Numbers that matter. Around 90% of global trade is transported by ships, showing how energy use increases ocean traffic. About 8 million tons of plastic enter the ocean every single year, which can harm turtles and their food sources. Thousands of sea turtles are injured or killed each year due to pollution, ship strikes, and human activity. My reflection. So I realized that most of my energy use comes from my home. Lights, electronics, and heating, and all the appliances, everything. Small habits like leaving devices plugged in adds up. Turning off lights, unplugging electronics, and using heating responsibly are simple ways I can make a difference. Transportation is my hardest area to change because I take many trips daily. This makes me think about how my choices connect to the ocean and all the animals, including turtles like Turt. Reflecting on this helps me see that my everyday energy use isn't just about me. It affects the oceans and animals I care about. Thinking about this motivates me to continue finding ways to reduce my impact, even in small steps.